So what about you? Are you from English medium school?
Yeah.
If I ever want to move to US, what would be your place that you would mention that I should never go? Now, in that sense, do you think Canada is a good place for healthcare?
So what I had is called osteosarcoma. I mean, it's a country that has free healthcare. I am sitting inside Tata Memorial Hospital, which is like only known for cancer, and I don't know that myself.
Okay.
You know, like everything became dark in front of my eyes. Son, you're in a cancer hospital now. We need to do a lot of investigations in order to find out what is it for the people, or you know, even the ones who are fighting. I would say keep fighting the fight and leave it all up to the Almighty.
What happens when life throws you the ultimate challenge? Well, you found nobody around you. You stand up, fight back, and then you win. And guess what? And right after that, you start building your bigger dream. Now, today's guest, he did not only beat the cancer in his early 20s, he is now thriving through his life. Now, some people call it a privilege, some people call it a luck, but we're about to hear all the story in details. So this is going to be a hell of a ride. So guys, go grab a coffee and buckle up. And hey man, welcome to the show.
What's up, bro? Wonderful intro, I must say.
I just tried, man. How was your day, first of all?
Well, pretty okay-ish, I would say. Yeah.
Man, you know what? I really had an interesting conversation with you in the last night, and I just summarized some of the questions about you, and you told me a lot. So I was like, hey, you really have a wonderful story. I think a lot of people can connect to it. And I thought, why not call you to the studio and make a podcast about it?
Wonderful? I don't know. I would say stressful.
Oh,
yeah. But yeah, if that helps people to be aware of, like, you know, stuff that I went through, like my challenges or hardships, be it like physically, mentally, or, you know, for whatever reason I'm here today, if it helps people to get through their hurdles, I mean, I'm up for it. I'm up for it.
Nice, man. You know what? I don't want to miss out any point whatsoever. So I did a little dig into it, and I just sum up with some questions. I just got it right on my phone. I'm going to ask one after one so that I don't want to miss out anything whatsoever.
Do your job, bro.
Okay. So actually break down the podcast into 4 categories. So the first one is going to be the quick things that people are going to learn more about yourself. So the first things I would say, okay, so what is the one thing people assume about you, but that's not true?
See, people like friends, family, relatives, they would see me as like this, you know, like this jolly-minded guy, very happy, jolly. Like people would say like I'm a jolly presence, but which is certainly true in some levels. But deep down, I would say there's another side of me.
Okay.
Which is at time to time, you know, like when I'm with myself, things like, you know, just you know, like the way your head occupies stuff could be dark, could be good, could be happy, sad, bad, and mad.
Oh wow. So, that's a lot of things in life.
So it's not always what you see. And we all have our, you know, like we are somebody else when we are with ourselves, right? Okay. So that is that.
Okay, how about you describe yourself in a 3-word?
3 words?
3, yeah.
3
Go
words. I see. I would say calculative, optimistic, empathetic.
Okay. Okay, what do you mean by empathetic?
So empathetic, it's like, you know, taking other people's emotions and their views into account and sort of like trying to feel what they're feeling.
Okay.
So I would say like I've been like this since childhood.
Okay.
So yeah, like for example, you know, like I see one of my friend is being scolded by the teacher.
Okay.
Right. So it's meant to be like, you know, he's gonna be having a bad day at school. So he's my friend. I'm gonna be hanging out with him like throughout the day. So eventually, I would feel sad because I know this guy is sad, and somehow his sadness would be transferred to me.
Oh yeah.
Because, you know, I'm taking the things into like whatever he's going through, I'm taking it into account, and that is how I'm just, you know, also messing my head up as much as his head is also messed up. So yeah.
Okay. The next thing is you've been living in Canada, so let's talk a bit about food. Bangladesh versus Canada, bro.
About food?
Yeah.
Bangladesh or Canada, you say?
Yeah.
Bro, Bangladesh all the way, like no brainer.
Is this just because you're born here and that's why you're telling me that, or telling everybody that you?
Bro, I would say yeah, that would have some influence to my answer. But then again, I mean, Canada is not way too bad. I mean, obviously it has got access to like food from all over the globe. It's a diverse country, blends with a lot of cultures. Yeah, I mean, it's like Bangladesh and Canada in terms of food. They're all like both good in their own ways. But if I really have to pick, I would say like the proper Bengali food, bro.
Okay. Yeah, I really see what you mean by that though. So
Yeah.
what's gonna be the, let's say, your utmost favorite food from Canada?
Most favorite food from Canada. See, I was in Vancouver, BC. So I didn't know this. Apparently, their national, I might get it wrong. Apparently, the national dish, or like not the national dish. So there's a food called poutine, right? It's like fries. It's like fries, cheese, and sometimes meat, and a bit of gravy. So our version of poutine, what we have here, is it's sort of a bit different.
Okay.
So we use a lot of sauces and like other stuff, mayos and whatnot. So poutine comes from Canada. I feel like when I tried it, I liked ours better, the one that BD makes or like Bangladesh makes. So if I really had to pick something which I like from Canada, would be a Nashville hot fried chicken.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it comes in a
I don't
sando.
really know what that truly is, but
Bro, it's like
I'm
it's like a spicy ass chicken. I mean, Canada being so let's face it, they're like the polite version of US people. So being a country from the West, they need to they need to like up their spice game a bit.
okay.
So when I tried this, I feel like the spice did hit. It's spicy as fuck.
Oh wow. Hey, I really have questions. Like this is gonna be a little off topic though. So since I talked about you yesterday, and you told me you do have like a vision about business and everything.
Yeah, kinda, yeah. Still playing with it though, yeah.
Yeah, so you're more into architectures, and you also told me like, well, maybe you're gonna lead the business in the future. So that's what you told me. So what would you do if you had $1 million right now? I'm not sure whether you have it or not, because who knows? It could be.
If I had $1 million, 1 mil, can I have more? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Okay, so 1 mil, right?
Go with the 1 million though, and
Okay.
then gradually can increase it to 2 or 10.
So you said something about the business perspective, and then you said 1 mil. If I had 1 mil right now, bro, considering some aspects, I would just get myself a hyperbaric chamber. I told you about it, right?
Okay, but that's not gonna give you anything once you buy it. Like you're gonna lose the money. No, I'm not gonna say lost the money in some senses,
Yeah.
but in return, maybe you're gonna get comfort, or maybe you're gonna get what you like. But of course, that money is not gonna give you anything whatsoever.
Dude,
So that like technically, I wouldn't call that a business.
bro, if you ask me to invest or like use the money for a business purpose, I would say I just wouldn't do it now.
Okay.
For now, I
What
would
would you exactly do with the money, bro? Like you mentioned, like you would buy the timber. What
hyperbaric chamber. Ask me what it is.
Chamber.
Ask me what it is.
Hey, what it is, bro? Tell me.
So it's like a pod thingy. It's like like it's a capsule looking type of a bed, which is like surrounded with like glass and everything.
Can you guys believe that?
So yeah,
This guy, he ready to spend $1 million to buy. I can't even name it well. The hyperbaric timber.
hyperbaric chamber. Yeah.
Hyperbaric timber.
How about I tell you what it does?
What it does?
So it's like you go inside it, and it releases pure oxygen,
Okay.
right? And it has like it's like a electrically automated machine.
So you're not getting enough oxygen throughout the world, like.
I'll tell you, you do, but I'll tell you how it also like how pollution comes into the vital role to like mess it up. Considering where we are living in Bangladesh, we have to consider the pollution and whatever not, So yeah, what hyperbaric chamber does to you is like so it's like pure oxygen. You do like 60 minutes or 90 minutes of a session.
I got you. Like, help me understand it even better. So you mentioned pure oxygen.
Yeah.
So what about the oxygen that we get every day from the trees? Isn't that pure?
It is pure, bro. But you consider like you live in the same city where like the cars and the other stuff are releasing harmful gases. People are burning down whatnot in our streets, which is releasing other harmful gases. And the way we manage our garbage and stuff, which is like, you know, another.
Well, how about you go
Yeah.
to a beautiful city or country,
Yeah.
doesn't matter,
Mm-hmm.
with all mill
Yeah.
and do something different. Because of course you still can find a lot of beautiful country or cities out there
Bro, of course.
which are not crowded or not going to be like the toxic gas or the oxygen you probably are thinking about. So yeah, you can of course get it like pure.
See, bro, I tell you what. You asked me something like you said like something about, you know, like I spend the money on the hyperbaric chamber, and that is just like money gone. It's like it's not bringing me business.
Yeah.
If I would you believe me if I tell you if I told you health is wealth?
Yeah.
I mean I couldn't finish what it does to you, like what the hyperbaric chamber does to you.
Bro, honestly speaking, like,
Yeah.
I feel like it's so complicated for my brain to understand it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, I can feel though. He said like,
I mean,
health
you
is
just
wealth.
Google it up.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, health is wealth.
Yeah.
Well, you are ready to you're ready to spend $1 million for that.
Yeah, bro.
Nice.
I mean, you do your research and, bro, see, like that shit is just gonna, you know, like decrease your biological age. So you're not like gonna. So it's not like you're gonna be not aging. You're still gonna age. You stay healthy.
Probably it is what do you call it? It's gonna slow the process, right?
Slow the process. You just, you know, you'll get less infections. You'll stay healthier.
Okay.
And I heard like usually
It's all about like the better health, right?
better health, bro. It's like the overall cleansing of your body. Your cells needs it, and yeah.
All right, so let's talk a bit about your like about your past. Like, where did you grow up, and what was your childhood like?
I grew up here, Dhaka, Bangladesh, filled with family members, lots of friends. Pretty happy, pretty sad. Also at times, you know, like while growing up, like during the brain development process.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I was learning just like every other normal kid.
Hey, I kind of like your personality though. Like, how much you think you got your personality from your father?
You know, like I get a lot from him, to be honest, pretty a lot, because I would say, see, I use the word called calculative when you ask me to describe me in like 3 words.
3 words, yeah.
My father is calculative. I would say, like, you know, like earlier I didn't realize that I was a small kid, young dumb kid.
Okay.
But as growing up, I mean, my father, like, somehow he's able to forecast stuff. Like, he does business and he knows like what's gonna be happening. I mean, I've seen it myself. Like, yeah, I wouldn't think about it. My dad is impulsive too. Calculative, impulsive, a bit of anger issue too.
Oh man.
I mean, I try controlling mine.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is kind of thing that happened to me as well. Like, my father was a little angry. Like, he was really when I was probably in the 5th or 6th grade, bro. Like, even before my father moved to Malaysia, I was like scared. I was so scared about him. So, but he loved me a lot.
Like, you were scared about it, like scared of him when he was in a different country as well.
Yeah, often he like called like, "Hey, don't do it. Just tell what your mother say to you. Don't do anything crazy." I said, "Dad, okay." Even though like I didn't think I've ever done anything crazy or impossible in my life, though. I tried to follow the order from my mom and my sister. Okay, so let's talk a bit about your studying abroad. So did you always want to study abroad, or like it just happened?
I kind of wanted to. If you say study, I'll be honest, I used to suck at studies.
Then how are you even surviving in Canada?
I mean, see, like in some courses or like some specific subjects, I would do good in, such as like you know, like business. I would suck at maths, but you need business to do math. Like, you need maths to do business.
Okay.
See, dude, my parents badly wanted me to go to US.
US, okay.
Yeah, they wanted me to go to the States. I kind of didn't. It was a big no for me. Like, not to hate the US or whatever, but I felt like, you know, US is way more diverse.
It's a big country.
It's big, like
massive, man.
It's massive, bro. So US is much more diverse, right? It's like people all around the globe, like a lot of cultures too.
Bro,
like,
this is also one of the craziest places as well.
It is. And now you know why I didn't go there. So,
hey, last night I had a conversation with a few people. I don't, Mega, you probably know I've been using this website for like tons of time.
Yeah.
So even people those who born in there.
Mm-hmm.
I talked to the guys probably 25 years old,
Yeah.
and I asked him, bro, if I ever want to move to US,
Mm-hmm.
what would be your place that you would mention that I should never go? He said,
What
bro,
is that?
don't. He said, don't come to New York.
See, bro, here's the most weirdest and strangest thing you'll hear. You know, you'll see less Native Americans in New York.
In New York,
Yeah, it's filled with people around the globe. I mean, let's face it, bro. It's the city of dreams. Everybody wants to be there. So it is what it is.
hey, one question I almost forgot to ask you. So, you had to do the IELTS, right?
Yeah, nah, 7.5, I guess, because I've given it twice. One because I was supposed to leave it. Like, you know, one I just, like, you know, had to give it before I went to Canada. Where it was, like, you know, like, required for me for my uni application. And another I just gave, you know, just for, like, I was here in the country for a couple of months. It was a vacation.
Oh.
So I just felt like let's just take an English test, because apparently they had you know, they came up with something called computer-based IELTS.
Oh yeah,
You just- yeah.
This makes it so easier.
It makes it so easier, bro. Like, people who are tech savvy, if you're tech savy, I mean,
I'm way good with computer,
yeah.
bro. Like,
So,
I'm
like,
so good with the right.
it makes sense. Like, if you're good with the keyboard, if you're typing speed as well.
Yeah, bro.
And-
I go with like 58, bro.
Yeah, I just had to try it, like, how it feels like, you know, sit down on an IELTS for, like, you know, on a computer.
Wow, not bad.
Yeah.
Oh, since this channel is dedicated for those who want to learn English, your English is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Bro, I shouldn't be talking English. I shouldn't be speaking English in front of you.
No,
Are you kidding me, man?
No. Are you kidding me? No, bro. It's all good. Your English is way better than me. I'm not lying. No, the thing is, I wanted to ask you. So, your English was always good, or like you learning after going to Canada?
I don't know about good, bro. It's like,
So, what about you? Are you from English medium school?
yeah, I don't want to name the school, but yeah, I am from English medium school. So, yeah, but since playgroup till high school, like till 12th
Well,
grade,
I've never gone to any English medium school in my entire life. So I just want to know how it feels like.
just so you know, they do let us, they do teach us Bangla. Just so you know, we are taught Bengali there. So if
Now, people know, like, they have certain types of expectations, or they're interested in knowing like what happens there. So you know, there are many times people come up and ask me the same question, say, what was your school like, or did you go to the English medium school? And I always say, no, I've never gone to English medium school, nor to any coaching center to learn English. I did it all for myself from YouTube, movies, talking to the real native English speakers, and just started thinking English. And that's sort of things that I actually have done. So you know, last night I was watching one of the video. There was a guy was acting and talking like a Deadpool. You know the movie Deadpool?
oh, hell yeah.
So that he was doing the commentary on the games. And he was actually making a phone call. Like, it was kind of like a, what do you call it? The prank call something. But you were so intense. The way he was talking, hey, I am Deadpool.
Yeah.
I'm not here to make a fun about you. What I'm gonna do? Like, the way he was speaking, bro, it was like I was instantly thinking maybe I should try that out, and I should maybe learn the way he talks. I mean, I'm so into it, bro. Like,
I get it.
you know, like,
So-
language is kind of things that truly I found myself through it.
Yeah. I mean, like, see, it's always good to fidget with stuff. If you learn to, like, if you just get to play with it a bit, you get to know how to use it. Suppose you're a fan of, like, you know, Western TV shows or movies.
Of course.
Yeah, listen to the dialogue of the
American
actor.
culture, like,
Yeah.
it influenced me a lot through the movies,
Good, yeah.
podcasts, and also the TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so I know people are gonna hate me for this, but I'm just gonna ask you one question though. Like,
Hell yeah.
I'm like in the middle of the ocean. I could say that because I get confused with my accent. Like, you've been in the Canada, and of course, like, American and Canadian accents, not 100% similar. Of course, like, I found like mostly similar. Not a lot of difference if you compare it with the British or Australian accent, right? So how do you feel it so far? Am I in the wrong track or right track? Bro, I'm open for learning. So if anybody comes out and just give me anything that I can take for granted, or take for me to enrich or brush up my little, I'm up for it. You feel me?
Yeah.
So how do you feel about that though?
Dude, tell you what, I would say I wouldn't be that good enough of a person to, you know, like, give you a review about whatever you do.
Bro,
But I'll just, no, bro, hear me out. I'll tell you what, whatever you're doing, like, you know, with your accents or whatever you have, like, if I have to be realistic, bro, if I just if I just hear your voice, you talking in the accent that you usually use, or how you like verbally communicate, if I just close my eyes and listen to you, I feel like I'm actually listening to somebody from a documentary, stuff, which is like you're that good, bro.
Thanks.
So I feel like you don't need to worry about anything. So it's just that you keep doing you. Eventually, like I feel like with the accent stuff that you have, whatever you have with your accent or whatever, I feel like at this point you don't need to you even don't need to chase anything, because
Okay.
it's already there. You're like pretty much able to convey your messages, in your desired accents. And I know we were talking about how five or six accents, Arabic, Indian.
Oh yeah. All right, guys. So now this is a time for us to know about the cancer story. So, when was the first time you started to notice that you had the problem?
So it's pretty important for people to know what I actually had. So what I had is called osteosarcoma. It's a rare type of bone cancer, and it's so rare that in every 2,000 cases you find one of them.
Oh,
So I was pretty unlucky or lucky enough to pick it up.
okay.
I would say,
I'm lucky enough to pick it up.
yeah.
That's good.
So yeah, it's so I had bone cancer. In the medical terms, it's called osteosarcoma. So I had it here, like below my kneecap. So it's like what happens here is like how it started, right? So how we crawl on bed just to get into the bed.
Yeah.
While you're gonna go into bed and go to sleep. So while like when we crawl on the bed, we bend our knee, right? So when I would bend my knee, it would hurt from behind the kneecap and below the kneecap,
Oh, okay.
right? So at first, when the first day it happened, when I woke up with it, and when I like at night I realized it's happening, I thought like maybe I just had a bad sleep. Well, I was sleeping in a bad position, maybe. So my initial thought was that, and then like every night it's happening, like that pain is there, and every time like I'm bending my knee, it would hurt from only those two places, like below the kneecap and behind the kneecap. So just to be in the safe side, I did visit a family doctor, like a local physician there, and this happened when I was all alone in Canada, by the way.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
So you were in the Canada.
I'm in Canada. I'm in Vancouver. It's like during summers, my semesters were off, and I was working. So yeah, in between, it would just like all of a sudden, like this was happening, and it didn't make sense to me. So I just felt like I should see a local physician, which I did, and like I go to her. She saw me, and she was like, she asked me a bunch of questions, as they need to in order to investigate. So she asked me like, does it hurt when you take stairs? And the work that I did, like back in Canada, I had to do a lot of like moving, like so my work was basically, I used to work for a construction company. So I would basically be the I was under the HR. So I would like my job was just to like do the allotments of the number of workers who are going to be working which floors, check the temperatures, yeah, and just like basically put them through a hard time, whoever is not like maintaining social distance.
Okay.
So it's like that was a part of my job. So in order to do that, I had to be mobilized. I had to do a lot of walking around the sites. So I told her, like, is it from, I asked her, is it from this? Like, because I started walking a lot ever since my job started. So she's like, it's kind of hard to tell, but does it hurt when you take stairs? I'm like, no, but it does hurt when I'm like crawling on the bed to get onto it. And it only hurts, as I said.
So, like, what happens when you walk? It doesn't hurt at all. Like, what about when you're running?
See, it wasn't hurting when I would walk. It would only hurt when I would do, like do squats, sit-ups.
Oh, okay.
Right,
So when you're just doing a little pressurized.
yeah, when your kneecap is like under pressure, when you're just like doing squats, when you exert force onto that part, that is when you feel it. So yeah, I felt that, and yeah, on the process, so the doctor gave me this ointment.
Okay.
I came back home with it. She was like, apply it for 3 days and come see me after 3 days if you see any significant changes. So 3 days went by. I applied the ointment and whatnot. So, like she thought it was from the muscle. The pain is still there, and it's like I get back to her on the fourth day maybe. So, and the pain, I was like, it's not working. The pain is still there and it's still hurting. She's like, okay, in that case, we need to do a few investigations. So what she proposed, like, I should be going to an MRI scan, an X-ray, and maybe a PET CT. I don't know. Yeah. So she suggested me like, a few bunch of test stuff. Weirdly enough, if you didn't know, like it's super hard to get test dates. Like the diagnosis. No, it's like super hard to get appointed for the tests which were needed to be done in Vancouver, in Canada.
Oh, was it like time consuming?
Time consuming. So it's like I have been told I have my next MRI in like. I've been told like I have the possible date for me to be scheduled for an MRI would be in 2 weeks.
Wow.
And PET CT could be done in like 2.5 weeks.
Oh my god. It's time consuming though, bro.
I don't know. It's like it is like it's a Canada thing. Just to be honest. So yeah, I mean, you usually don't like you would struggle to get dates to get these tests or investigation diagnosis investigations to be done.
Okay.
So that was the case for me. And
now, in that sense, do you think Canada is a good place for
like what, healthcare?
For healthcare?
Well, it has free healthcare.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, it's a country that has free healthcare, and yeah, I would say it's the country with the only government who cares about not the only, like a lot of country does. One of the few countries that has like the government is funding the healthcare for everybody.
Oh, that's great.
Healthcare in Canada is free. Yeah.
So you're telling me it costs you nothing?
What?
For all the tests and treatment that you have done back in.
No, it wouldn't cost you anything. See, I was there as a student, right? And when you're like there as a student, you could be like you usually have a health insurance that you need to apply beforehand, getting into even before you like sit for your semester. So it was like included with your like semester plan or the tuition fees. So that would ensure like you have like the health insurance, because it was mandatory for every student who, matter of fact, even if they were like international or national.
Yeah, okay.
So health insurance is like for students, it's like it's mandatory. Didn't make sense to me because I had my flight in like 2 days.
Oh wow!
Well, I was coming back to VD.
Okay.
Bangladesh. Yeah.
Well, you came back to Bangladesh just because you had a problems, or like you were semester break?
No. It's like my visa was expiring and I didn't want to overstay. I always try to make sure like I didn't want to overstay. Like when you're trying to apply for PR after you're a student, when you try to apply for a PR and which gives you the citizenship eventually, so they check your records. Like it's pretty good to have a clean record. Like you're not overstaying, you're leaving before your visa expires here. So I had to make sure. So my visa was expiring, and I planned on like my flight. Like I got a flight. Like it was already done.
Oh, okay.
So this problem came up. Like the pain thing in my leg. It came up just a few days before my flight. So I got back to Bangladesh. My father came to pick me up at the airport. So he noticed, like the way by the time I reached Bangladesh, the pain was significantly, increasing. Yeah. So it was becoming scary, bro. So I was kind of limping while walking.
Okay.
Like not limping like fully, like I would like
it's still visible.
Yeah, it's kind of it's a visible pattern that the walking pattern is not as normal as it was or like my usual walking patterns. So my father noticed it, and he was like, "What's wrong with your leg? Why are you walking like this?" I'm like, I just have this like weird pain. It's like I don't know. He's like, "Okay, I'll take you to a doctor like by the evening." I've seen like 8 doctors in Bangladesh.
8 doctors?
8 doctors.
That's a lot.
Some of them, a few of them are pretty renowned doctors. I wouldn't name them. None of them could give me a diagnosis what was wrong.
Bro, let me be honest with you about one thing. I told you maybe I went to India twice. And I had the problems with asthma.
Yeah.
But I also checked out probably same like 10 to 12 doctors.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, my brother's doctor.
Yeah.
So he gave me every famous or the well-known doctors here in Balmus, and I went everywhere, but they couldn't tell me exactly what was going on with me.
Yep.
One doctor addressed me like I got problems mental. I was having problems with mentality, and that's why I was getting problems. I was like, what? I was getting nuts.
So his approach towards you was like you had something
Yeah, in the
psychological.
psychological. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So I was like, what? I'm having the real problems. This is becoming the real deal for me. So I thought, no, I'm out of it. And then I decided to go India
Mm-hmm.
for treatment.
Yeah.
And then they found the problems. I came back. Like it was pretty good experience. I first I went with with my brother, and second time I went alone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So continue the story. Tell me like the doctors, 8 doctors.
So I've seen 8 doctors.
Mm-hmm.
None of them could give me a diagnosis,
Mm-hmm.
except for this one particular doctor who, you know, like still wasn't able to give me a diagnosis, a proper diagnosis. But whatever he told me,
He was assuming, I guess.
he was assuming, yeah. Whatever he told me, he's like, it doesn't look that good. I can see like, you know, cavities around your bone. So he has seen it through. So I got here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen doctors. I've taken meds. Nothing is working. Some orthopedic doctors also showed me like, you know, certain exercises to be done. So yeah, bro. Like after seeing a bunch of doctors, it was like evident for my father to decide that things aren't gonna get done here. So what he did was like you know, he made a few calls. He decided it was gonna be India,
Oh, okay.
where you were there.
Oh, okay. I was just seeing though. Where did he go?
Yeah. So he decided it's gonna be he's gonna get me treated in India. To be honest, bro, at first I was really skeptical, but yeah, at first I went to Calcutta. In over there, I had my biopsy done at a private hospital, and you know, like after that, we shifted to Mumbai. There's a hospital called Tata Memorial Hospital.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like it happens to be it's renowned for its cancer research.
Like bone cancer?
Not only every kind of cancer. So it's basically a cancer research center as well as an institution. So I heard it's like second largest in Asia,
Oh, wow.
if I'm not wrong. Yeah. So I was a patient there. When I was there, bro, like my father, my sister, my mother, like everybody was with me, and I myself, little did I know that I was diagnosed with this stuff.
But you didn't know?
Bro, I was told pretty much, or like much later. Even when I got my biopsy done in a private hospital. When I moved to Mumbai, it was like, you know, I am sitting inside Tata Memorial Hospital, which is like only known for cancer, and I don't know that myself.
Okay.
So the doctor comes and examines me, and I ask him like, see, you need to tell me, I'm 22 years old now. I should know what's wrong with me, you know, like how major or how minor is the problem. You know what he said? He's like, son, you're in a cancer hospital now. We need to do a lot of investigations in order to find out what is it and how to treat you. Bro, when he said it, I felt like fumes coming out of my ears.
Whoa.
And you know, like I felt I could see darkness, like, you know, like everything became dark in front of my eyes. I'm like, whoa, no, that's something. So I don't even know I had cancer, and that makes all that all makes sense. Like why I wasn't told why we are traveling within India so much, like from one hospital of a city to another city of there, like, you know. So yeah, it was slowly, it was like, you know, gradually it was all making sense. We all had to go through like so much stress, and it's like I kind of told myself, okay, I think I'm about to lose a limb.
Oh.
Right.
I can really feel that way. Like one time like that accident happened to me, there was a rumor around in my village, and everybody told like, hey, he's like the doctor's gonna cut off his leg. Like I was like,
yeah,
I can feel it, bro. That's
yeah.
no one can deeply understand, like unless you have it by yourself.
Yeah. So you know what happened? My father, he's not stopping. he's like, we're gonna seek for a second opinion. What he does is he gathers all my medical files and reports. He DHLs it to a clinic in Minnesota, which is in US.
Okay.
It's called Mayo Clinic, pretty renowned for its cancer treatment, I guess. Yeah, it's in Minnesota. So our papers are sent to Minnesota, as well as to Singapore, at a hospital. Maybe I forgot the name of the hospital in Singapore, but yeah. So these were done just to like seek for a second opinion.
Okay.
So my dad wanted to somehow get my surgery done by saving the leg. Anyhow, just the concern was to like if it is possible, just to get it done by saving my leg, by not me losing a limb. So I spoke to the doctors, over a video conference. They wanted to know. I spoke to the doctors of of Minnesota, of Mayo Clinic, through a video conference, and they kind of wanted to know my progress. And I was on my third or fourth cycle of my chemo. So my treatment plan was like this. The case that I had to go through four cycles of chemo, total 8 cycles of chemo, 4 cycles before the surgery, and then the surgery, and after the surgery, 4 more cycles. So pre-surgery 4 cycles, post-surgery 4 cycles, and surgery is a must. So yeah, the doctors of Mayo Clinic, they spoke to me. They wanted to know about the current responses of my chemo. How's it? How my how if I'm able to get through my day-to-day life and stuff. If I'm doing well. So what they suggested was they're gonna let us know, and they might need another PET scan.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's another scan, they would require. So we were planning to either of the countries, if they would call us, if they have a suitable better option. So we were ready to fly to either US or Singapore.
Yeah.
Tell you what, bro, like the bad luck Brian I am, it was COVID's 3rd wave.
Oh.
And US, they were taking a long time to respond. And in the meantime, we got a response from Singapore. So they were they proposed an idea, which is we could be doing an endoprosthesis surgery to this patient. However, he would have to be on a medical follow-up for next 5 years. Just just to check every 6 months if there are any germs still in the body, cancer germs. So yeah, by the time Mayo Clinic would let us know, Singapore gave us a positive review. So basically, the surgery that they proposed was they're still gonna cut off my tibia bone.
Okay. Oh.
So the tibia is like this, like the bone that connects to your kneecap to your foot. So this is the tibia, the whole thing.
Yeah.
So that had to go. That is also the Singapore's plan. So they said my tibia would have to go, and they would replace it with a titanium and platinum metal implant.
Okay.
Right? So you asked me the cost, right?
Yeah.
Do you know something called on-call surgery?
Not really.
You don't? So it happens a lot in Dubai.
Okay.
Reason why Dubai's healthcare is top notch. So suppose, for example, on-call surgery, it's you go to Dubai. For example, you have you go there for an orthopedic problem, something's wrong with your bones. You go there for a cardiac problem, something related to your heart. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna fly out the doctor, suppose from Germany or Italy or US. So the doctor's gonna flying out to you. Or they're gonna fly out and they're gonna come to you. They're gonna get the surgery done. They're gonna leave, which is a huge cost to bear. My father, back in the days, he would go to Dubai a lot for business purposes, and he knew that, he knew this would happen. This happens, this is a scene in Dubai. So that is how people get treated there. if you want to assure like good treatment, but you have to bear a pretty good cost. COVID's third wave, right? We were supposed to, like, when we got the positive response from Singapore, we were ready to fly. And during the third wave, bro, Southeast Asia, the Southeast Asia part, like Bangladesh, India, Pakistan, we were picking up a lot of cases, right? And India was picking up where I was, Mumbai, bro. Like I heard like 20 to 30,000 cases every day,
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
and I'm like a cancer patient during that time. I'm visiting hospitals, like and every 2
It was
days.
easy for her to get corona that time.
It was, bro. It was so easy for me to pick it up, with already fighting through the battle with cancer. So yeah, we were almost after we got the response from Singapore, the positive response from Singapore. They we were ready to fly there. Turns out it's COVID's third wave, and India was picking up a lot of cases, like the Southeast Asia part. So we tried to get flights, and what we get to know is like the flights has been suspended. They're not going to exchange flights between India and Singapore.
Okay.
So I'm just stuck.
Oh.
And tell you what, I used to have my chemo in every 21 days. So each cycle is like, suppose one cycle of chemo would get done in 5 consecutive days.
Wow.
So 5 days, one cycle done.
Okay.
Each day, 7 to 9 hours maybe, depends. So 5 days like this, each day 7 to 9 hours, one cycle done. After 21 days, I get my second cycle. So each cycle would have a 21 days of a gap. And after the 4th cycle, I'm supposed to get a surgery. So we have like 21 days to decide whether I get my leg chopped off
Or not.
or I just get a second opinion, which is gonna, like maybe do a miracle. So what happens is, my father proposes for an on-call surgery to this doctor from Singapore, to their hospital. So you know what they said, like since it's COVID's third wave, all the flights are suspended. We hope, like we're afraid none of the doctors are gonna fly out, especially to such a risky place where people are picking up so much cases. So they didn't feel safe enough. Saying this, they're like, however, we might be able to arrange something. So I'll tell you what, there's a doctor. He was having the last flight,
Oh, okay.
right? Turns out he's an orthopedic oncologist. So it turns out he's an orthopedic oncologist. So basically, ortho is like you deal with bones, and oncology is basically the treatment, basically the medical word for treatment of cancer. So he's an ortho onco. He's an Indian guy. He's an Indian man, that doctor, and he has his hospital in India as well. So see what Singapore told us, like he's gonna be leaving for India.
Okay.
We're gonna pass you his contact, and he's gonna be passed down your contact as well, vice versa. And so that how you guys can like contact each other. And well, he's actually traveling to India. So whichever province you are in right now, like whichever state or city of India you are in right now, you guys decide among yourself and just like get the surgery done. So turns out, bro, I was in Mumbai, right? Turns out he has his hospital in Mumbai, bro.
Oh wow.
It's like I have like 7 days left, either to decide, I lose a limb or I come up with a miracle. I went to his chamber, so we fixed the date. I went to his hospital. We had a formal discussion. He's seen every reports and everything. Tell you what, bro, we don't get to see a lot of this in our country when you visit doctors. I have, like he gave me like ample amount of his time on the first time when we met, and yeah. So the next thing I know is like I asked him like when is the best time to have my surgery done. He's like, as soon as possible. I mean, you're so this is what he told me. Yeah, so he it was kind enough of that of him to source me the implants from all the way from Germany. Yeah, and then like I had my surgery. It was a 9 hour some minutes long surgery. For me, it felt like I slept for like 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, that happened, and when I woke up, I went to check if I still had my leg. I had it. It just came up with I just had my bone replaced. So I have a metal implant. Like I have an implant right now here. So like you see this part. Do you want to feel the metal?
Oh, really?
See, I'll tell you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and from here to here, it's like the whole bone has been replaced.
Oh,
So it's like yeah. So I have a metal implant bone now. I guess you can call me Iron Man.
Iron is.
Yeah. So yeah, that happened. And after that, I had to do the physios.
So
right?
you don't feel no pain when you kick the ball.
Dude, I get a lot of questions like this. It's really I actually I'm unexplainable when this question comes up, like these questions comes up. So it's sort of like how can I say it, bro? So I feel nothing from here to here, because weirdly enough, it's like there has been a pretty big incision made. So once they operate on your body, once they cut through you, they're cutting down through a lot of sensory nerves. So your sensory nerves are like small capillaries. They make you feel stuff like reflexes, or you get to feel the pain. If I pinch you, you would feel it. So once they make an incision, so all you lose a lot of nerves like that. So I kind of don't feel much, but yeah, the things I need to consider is that I cannot get adventurous. I cannot be doing rash activities such as like jumping, running, leaping, and stuff like that. Like, see, I cannot do stuff, but I can also. So I cannot run. I can jog. I cannot, I can swim. I can still drive. I can take the stairs. I can walk normally. Yeah, I might not be able to run fast like I could earlier, but yeah, I can jog.
Okay.
So yeah, it's like that. So I would just say like I'm thankful to the Almighty just to be back in my regular life. I'm back on 2 feet. So yeah, that's pretty much.
Really, man. That's really a scary story I can tell, because that's totally the scary story, because I can almost like relate to it, because like I had problems in my legs like twice.
Yeah.
So like at the end of the day, if you can get back to normal life, if you can do the things that like most important things, let's say for a walk, do a little jogging, or maybe, I mean, this honest living. Like, of course you have to be thankful to Almighty for everything like give us. It's really nice. So what could be your like final message to the viewers for everything like the life you lead in like Canada, Bangladesh, and your journey, and you were like all the things that happen in your life?
See, overall, my message would be, like I once prayed to God to help me be stronger, to strengthen me, to make me able enough to face all my hardships. And I believe like He has given me enough.
Okay.
Like He has given me battles to fight through, and He has given me enough problems to fight through them and become stronger.
Okay.
So I would say everything happens for a reason, and the only way I could keep myself sane on this whole process is just by believing in the Almighty, and seek for His help. So I would say like it was like really needed for me, and yeah, for people, and I would say like I picked it up. I picked osteosarcoma up when I was just 21.
Okay.
And it was like, yeah, it was a hell of a ride, man. I mean, I'll tell you what, it's obviously gonna mess with your body. It's gonna mess with your head too at the same time.
Yeah.
So if you have something to distract yourself, and if you have a certain level of faith in the higher power, and if you believe that it's meant to, like pull you out of it, it's meant to happen.
Yeah.
So
That's right.
yeah. I would say like for the people, or even the ones who are fighting, I would say keep fighting the fight and leave it all up to the Almighty. Because at this point, bro,
He's the best planner, right?
Yeah.
So
because at this point, bro, I guess I shouldn't be fearing death. I shouldn't be fearing the Almighty himself. Because he has shown me a lot.
no, okay.
Yeah.
All right, man. So it was just a really long podcast. I'm not gonna lie, it was great, and I honestly like I didn't know a lot about you though,
Yeah.
since you told literally everything about your story and everything in details. Yeah. Anyway, guys, this is all about our podcast. Hope you liked it. If you have anything to ask, please drop in the comment section, guys. Till then, have a good day.